Welcome back to another episode or episodes of Real with Ryan. This is going to be a little bit different. I am starting a new challenge, a new goal, a new journey, and that is to complete a triathlon. So I'm going to be recording some of the steps along the way of that process. In the past, I never would have even dreamed about doing a triathlon. I never would have wanted to, but in the past year, I've been focusing on my health. I've actually started to run. At the beginning of quarantine, I had never ran more than 3 miles, and now I go on a 6 to 8 mile run about once a week. And I figured, you know what if I did? What if I tried to do a triathlon? And I'm enjoying the process of working out and getting in better shape, and I think having a goal to work for will help motivate me to do that. So I'm going to take you on the journey of what it takes to go from someone who's never dreamed of doing a triathlon to doing one. And this morning I am currently driving to go pick up one of the tools I'll be using to complete this triathlon, and that is a road bike. And thanks for tuning into this journey. I don't know what it's going to look like yet, but I'm just going to start recording some of the highlights, whether that be purchases, whether that be training sessions or breakthroughs and diet, signing up for the triathlons. I'm just going to record the journey and, you know, see where it takes me, but I love that I'm setting this goal, and I love having something to work towards. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the ride. All right, here we are. I just finished the transaction with the gentleman from Facebook Marketplace, and this is the bike. It's definitely a bit older and it's seen some better days, but for the price, I think it was a steal. And I think this is gonna be great to train on, and this will be the bike I will be crossing the triathlon finish line on. Today's day number 2 of the training, and I did a 16-mile bike ride. I picked up the bike yesterday and got a clip of that, and I did a small ride to the gym and did a swim yesterday, which I forgot to record. I'll try to get better at recording what I'm doing. But yeah, today was a 16-mile bike ride, keeping a good heart rate zone. So it was a great workout, and I got back and did a little bit of abs. So yeah, and I officially signed up for a triathlon. So the other day I hadn't been signed up yet. This morning, I actually registered. I paid the $140 cost for the Bentonville Tri-Fest, and I'm going to be doing the Olympic triathlon. I was thinking about doing a sprint triathlon to prepare, but the one I was looking at got canceled because of COVID-19, so I'm just going to go for it, do the Olympic triathlon, and record a bit of my progress, a bit of my workouts, kind of how I adjust and improve on the way, and hopefully me actually doing a triathlon. So today was day 3 of triathlon training, and it was a swim day. Maybe it was day 4, I don't know. Anyways, I woke up at 6 a.m. I should have recorded it, I always forget. I woke up at 6 a.m. and went and swam, and swimming is definitely gonna be where I need to spend the most time and work on, especially my kicking. I'll bring the GoPro in one of the next sessions and try to record it, but man, I was trying to kick across the pool and doing a kick drill, and I just like stay in place when I'm kicking, so lots of work to do. My swimming struggles, but that is why I'm gonna be working on it. So me and Emily got back from the float trip, took a nap, still really tired, but I need to still ride, so making dinner. I'm gonna make a chicken Caesar salad, so that's a little bit of what I'm eating. I'm gonna put corn in it, make some grilled chicken, making some homemade croutons, some lettuce and a tomato. Hopefully it should be good and help me knock out a ride even when I really don't want to do it. So I have finished making the salad. We got a chicken Caesar. I'm gonna eat a light salad before my hour bike ride. It's 8 o'clock, so it's starting to get
dark. I'm gonna try to snarf this down, go on an hour bike ride, and then probably eat a bigger salad. Okay, so it is just finished eating a little bit of salad. It's starting to get dark. It's like 8:15, so I'm gonna try to squeeze an hour of riding in. I don't really have a goal since I went on a float trip today. I'm gonna take it perhaps a little bit easy, but just want to get an hour in the saddle. So I'll be back when I'm done. So I just got back from my hour-long bike ride, 1 hour on the nose. It was really solid. For having done a float trip today, I thought I'd be really tired, but man, I went 14.5 miles. It felt great. It got dark towards the end, so I just kind of rode around on my block. But yeah, it was great. It felt great. Relatively wasn't tiring at all. Definitely broke a sweat, but great workout. It is training day either 5 or 6, can't really remember, but it is Sunday and there is a run scheduled for today. Technically, this is still the build-up period of the training program, so the goal isn't to run a distance, it's just to run for 35 minutes. But I think I'm a little bit further in my cardio than this program is designed for, so I'm gonna at least run 35 minutes, might try to run 4 to 5 miles, but we'll see. We'll at least get 35 minutes of running and then kind of go from there. But I've got my sunscreen on. I'm ready to hit the road and feeling good. It's a hot one, so I'll probably get real sweaty, but should be great. So just finished my afternoon run, and even though I thought I was feeling really good before the workout, I mean, you can probably see how sweaty I am. I ran 4.2 miles at like an 8:30 minute pace, so slower than I'd like, but man, that 12 or what is it, 1 p.m. heat was just beating down on me. So it was just so hot and humid. I struggled. So, but I'm glad I could get out and train in that type of heat. I think it will help me for the cooler days. And unfortunately, it's the summer in Arkansas, so there's going to be hotter days. So I got to get used to this heat. And in case race day comes, it's in September, but in case it's this hot, I'll be prepared. So that's going to be it. I'm going to mow and call it that. I might do a little bit of a workout, a lift later in the day, but there it is, week 1 of triathlon training. Tomorrow's a rest day, and then I get to hop in to the regular program next week. I'm excited for that. So have a good one. Even though more time is going to be going to training for triathlons, it doesn't mean that the rest of my life stops. So even after doing things like training, I still got to get the rest of my work and life done. So it's time to mow. I finished mowing and quickly showered and cleaned myself off. One thing I haven't told you about the new bike I got for the triathlon. I got it from Facebook Marketplace, reduced for $400, so I was happy with that. The brakes are completely worn and they're old pad style brakes, and they don't completely stop me on a downhill, which is quite terrifying. So I called the bike shop, my local bike shop, and they're open, so I'm gonna take that bike in and see how expensive it would be to get new brake pads. And if it would be worth me to try to buy disc brakes and install those myself. But yeah, so I've got a almond milk protein shake, an apple, and a whole bunch of water to rehydrate. Gonna go get the bike fixed. So that was the end of the first week, and it was really only the first half week of my triathlon training. I left the bike at the shop, and they said in a few days they'd give a call back to me, and that hopefully it should just need some new brake pads and maybe some tweaks and oiling could fix that bike up and get it into triathlon shape. But thanks for tuning into the first week of this triathlon series. We are 13 weeks out now, and this was week 1 of training. This next week, the real training starts, and I'll have 7 days of planned work and workouts. and I'm looking forward to that, looking forward to the journey and bringing you along the way as you and I both learn about doing a triathlon. Anyways, thanks for watching. Feel free to like or subscribe if you want to see more. Check out the other videos or the podcast. But as always, thanks for keeping it real with Ryan.